Innovate. Accelerate. Move technology forward. The startup revolution is now.
Good day, everyone. My name is Henry James Season. I'm founder and CEO at Agro-Digital.PH. We are building a food value chain based on trust and transparency through digital. Shared prosperity is our commitment to better the lives of our stakeholders. This is our North Star and encapsulates our efforts to drive positive and sustained change in this agricultural sector. Between 2018 and 2019, we have lost more than 1 million farmers in the Philippines. The food system that feeds us keeps our farmers and fishers poor. Ironically, the people who are tasked to feed this nation are the first ones going hungry. And so AgriDigital is equipping cooperatives and associations with the requisite digital toolsets to reimagine how food producers can monetize their goods. This is going to be a billion-dollar business in 5 years, consequently emancipating more than 400,000 food producers from the clutches of hunger and poverty. We provide the infrastructure for organized smallholders to execute a differentiated seed to fork business model that covers sales and marketing, food production, warehousing and storage, as well as logistics. We are a B2B platform, matching producers to various industrial segments. Whereas our local competitors focus largely on retail, we support several food verticals that drive consumption for our food producers. Our platform earns from subscriptions, commissions, and value-added services that bridge gaps in the food value chain. As a result, our partners have sold more than 68 million pesos or 1.2 million US dollars since we started sales in 2020, and our sales continues to accelerate. The benefits are real. Exploring digital expands income potential while buyers reap the efficiencies of better pricing. From our humble beginnings in Batangas, we have now expanded throughout Luzon and are aggressively expanding our work in Visayas as well as Mindanao. Our management team is made up of seasoned individuals coming from technology, agriculture, and finance. Altogether, AgriDigital is backed by several and more than actually decades of corporate experience, as well as agro-entrepreneurship that sets us aside from the rest of the AgriTech startups. Our AgriDigital system and platform has the potential to change the food system and has been validated here and abroad, positively influencing the lives of our smallholder partners. In summary, we have proven sustainable livelihood and affordable commodities is actually key to driving prosperity in our communities. We continue to look for both financial and industrial partners to exponentially grow adoption of the system that we have established to date. Please be a part of our story of hope. Thank you very much for your kind attention. This is AgriDigital, and we harness the power of digital for Filipino food producers everywhere.
The Blitzkrieg Animal Diagnostic Center is a startup enterprise that pioneers in the commercialization of Philippine-made rapid test kits that are products of the founders' R&D projects funded by DOST and DA for transboundary animal diseases. The Blitz test kits are designed primarily for Philippine isolates and are envisioned to be point-of-outbreak detection tests. There are 4 test kits for swine, 1 for poultry, and 1 for goats, sheep, cattle, and buffaloes. By decentralizing diagnoses using the Blitz test kits, every animal health practitioner and farm owner is empowered to do early detection towards a wise and timely implementation of control and preventive measures as rapid response to mitigate the spread of these diseases. The test kits are 9 times faster and 3 times more affordable than the current detection tests. Results are by colorimetry, versatile on different sample types taken either from the animal or from the environment, 90% sensitive, and use simple laboratory equipment. Market is reached using the different platforms. Business model uses B2B by selling the test kits through distributors, vet biologics, and test kit licensees, and even through joint ventures. On the other hand, for the B2C, we provide testing services to LGUs, hog and poultry farms, farm cooperatives, or we sell test kits to animal health researchers and commercial farms who want to set up their own in-house laboratory facility for internal testing. The company envisions R&D activities for continuous iteration of the existing products and add new test kit products for new diseases. Upon request, training workshops on how to use the test kits are also provided. We are still looking for clients both in our B2B and B2C business models. One test kit costs 4,000 pesos, which can test 10 samples. A minimum of 10 test kits in a single purchase avails a discounted price for 2 laboratory equipment for those who intend to set up their own testing facilities. Blitz test kits assess freedom from contamination in your farm pens, water source, PPEs, farm tools, and vehicles. Freedom from worry about infection among your animal stock, from feeding contaminated feeds, from consuming contaminated raw and processed meat. For further inquiries, please get in touch with us through our contact details. As we support our livestock farmers in the countryside, Blitz test kits are the keys to sustain their dreams of improving their livelihood. Tandaan, sa bawat sakit, may Blitz test kit, ang susi sa madiskarteng pagwaksi. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna Kalubad, co-founder and CEO of Britana. We digitalize the SMEs of today so they can become the big companies of tomorrow. Every business, big or small, needs to go digital. They need a modern ERP solution to digitalize their end-to-end operations. While SMEs see the importance of digital technologies as a way to improve business performance, they don't know how and where to start. There's limited option in the market for a cost-effective and comprehensive ERP software. Full suite ERP systems are expensive. On top of that, businesses have to spend millions to have consultants and developers implement it. They also need to pay high annual support and maintenance fees. It also takes at least 6 months to a year to implement an ERP system, which is long. So this is where Britana comes in. Our product, Britana ERP, is a modern, no-code, full-suite ERP made for rapid deployment. We automate and integrate all the business functions, from procurement to order processing, warehouse management, supply chain management, finance, and accounting. We provide enterprise-level features at small business price. And what is unique with our software is that it is a no-code ERP. Using our own built-in no-code smart engine, we can customize the software according to a company's business requirements without having to write a single code. This no-code technology makes customizing business workflows or adding custom fields just as easy as filling out a form, and it can be set up and done within minutes. And because of this technology, we can implement 3 times faster, and we do not charge implementation or setup fee. Our software is sold based on subscription model. There are no one-time fees, no base fees, or other hidden costs. Complementing our ERP packages is our cloud-based POS that is integrated with the ERP. Our initial target market are the wholesalers, distributors, and retail businesses, which is 5% of Philippines' wholesale and retail market. Our service obtainable market is $22 million. Based on production data from just a single customer, our system runs seamlessly with 71 simultaneous users, with 4,000 plus SKUs, processing an average of 2,500 orders per month, and capable of generating reports with over 100,000 rows in less than 2 seconds. And this is the team who put their heart and soul in building this product for our SMEs and for our country. Thank you and join us as we take the SMEs in the Philippines to the next digital level.
Hi, I'm Jojo, co-founder of Agrabah. At Agrabah, we believe that agriculture is one of the world's most important technologies. Did you know that the toothpaste you use to brush your teeth, the cotton t-shirt you're wearing right now, the breakfast you ate this morning, and even the flowers you gave to your girlfriend on date night were all made possible by the pursuits of agriculture? Furthermore, agriculture employs more than 40% of the global workforce, supports more than 5 trillion US dollars in global markets, and drives advancements in developing countries like the Philippines. However, the Philippine agriculture value chain is very complex and inefficient. It's no secret that farmers and fisher folks lack a stable market channel, easy access to tailored financing, and reliable logistics. Agrabah's integrated platform addresses these gaps to innovate the agriculture value chain, which results in less waste, higher profit margins for farmers, and better quality produce at better pricing compared to traditional means. Our flagship product is Agrabah Wharf, our managed service provider platform, providing improvements in agriculture trading. Simply put, it connects farmers and fisher folks directly with large-scale institutional clients. Agrabah Wharf has a data-rich farmer registry and works in conjunction with Agrabah Trace for traceability functionality. Agrabah Trace was developed to provide transparency along the agriculture value chain, and it's currently being used for certified honey traceability in the Bicol region. Trace is also an integral part of the Agrabah Finance and Agrabah Logistics platforms. Agrabah Logistics is our booking platform, providing additional income for our transport partners, while also providing added savings on the transport of agricultural goods for our farmers and fisher folks, sometimes in the upwards of 50%. This year, we've already started piloting Agrabah Logistics with our local transport partners. The Agrabah Finance platform aids farmers in finding and directly applying for tailor-fit financial products from the comforts of their own homes. Through our partnership with CardBank, we have piloted Agrabah Finance to successfully distribute approved loans to CB farmers with a repayment rate of 100%. This is the agriculture market here in the Philippines, and we address its needs through an iron triangle business model with 3 main revenue streams. Agrabah positions itself as a leader in high-volume agricultural procurement for enterprise clients here in the Philippines. So what's next for Agrabah? Well, we'll be going full speed ahead for full-scale implementation of Wharf, Trace, Finance, and Logistics throughout the end of 2022 and into the new year. We created Agrabah because we wanted to leave a legacy of doing good business while doing good for others. At Agrabah, we're more than just a platform. We build communities because we know the grass is always greener where you water it.
Hey everyone, I'm JT Solis. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Mayani, and our vision is to empower smallholder farmers through a digital agri-fisheries value chain. In the context of the Philippines, agriculture is actually in a very dismal shape. When we were having a conversation with a lot of the rice farmers in Western Batangas, 2 recurring challenges actually shored up. We had the likes of Ca Felix telling us, one, he had very difficult challenges when it comes to finding customers. Number 2, he can't find customers that would allow him to recover his cost of inputs and production through fair pricing. And so what we did coming from that specific context was we built an agri-fisheries platform whose vision is to fully unlock the $10 billion agricultural output value in the Philippines. We're doing this by consolidating production at scale, optimizing that agricultural supply chain by taking out the middlemen, and digitizing it end to end. Ever since we started late of 2019, we are now leading the farm to table space in the Philippines, from what literally started from a very small apartment garage in the middle of metropolitan Manila. We now move truckloads and truckloads of fresh produce, agriculture products, fresh catch, and different kinds of harvests coming from different farmers and fisher folks spread across different regions in the country. Because of our high tech and high touch kind of business model, we also mounted a lot of capacity building interventions, been doing a lot of community organizing with a lot of these communities and grassroots associations. What brings a lot of vibrancy also in the kind of business model that we're doing is that we've also attracted partnerships with the likes of DTI, for instance, particularly Region 2, in working closely even with the likes of Grab to be able to bring about digital transformation, especially in rural areas for agriculture. Right now, we're proud to share that we've already built a strong ecosystem of partners, including top brands the likes of Shell, the likes of Walmart Supermarket, even the country's second largest multi-format retailer, Robinsons Retail, who owns brands like Roustons and Shopwise. We have also mightily reshaped how agri-food and a lot of the products coming from agriculture have arrived at people's home and people's tables. In here, you could see how we've gone out very creative when it comes to our marketing. And we've also collaborated with a lot of different stakeholders, such as government during the height of the lockdown, especially DTI. Eventually, we got the backing of Silicon Valley VC's Ag Funder, being the first investment in the Philippines, and Plug and Play Ventures, known for backing tech giants like PayPal and Dropbox. So if you want to help redefine and reshape the future of agri-fisheries in the Philippines and also in the rest of the region, more than happy to chat.
Greetings everyone, we're UPROOT and we bring the farms direct to cities. Our fragmented food supply chain is costly, it generates a lot of food waste, it's vulnerable to disruption which makes prices very high and impacts supply availability, affecting both households and businesses. To address the issue of food availability and access to premium vegetables, many restaurants and hotels have no other choice but to buy imported vegetables that are more expensive. Last year, the country had to import more than $3 million worth of vegetables simply because local production is not enough to meet the demand. And while there is supply through importation, there's a problem of affordability. The challenge now is how to ensure the continuous supply of fresh food in Metro Manila in the face of a looming food crisis. And UPROOT will address that with our value proposition by bringing the farms direct to cities, which allows us to do food more locally and more efficient while if you using fewer resources like water and fertilizers. This translates to better quality and affordable prices for consumers. So how do we make it more affordable? The lettuce you normally buy in groceries goes through 8 to 10 different layers before it reaches your plate. And this kind of process creates a lot of food waste and is one of the reasons that makes vegetables more expensive. So from the farm gate price of 98 pesos, it's sold at more than 500 when it gets here. UPROOT is able to lessen the vegetable supply chain from 8 to just 2, so from our farms straight to consumers. This helps keep prices stable and ensures quality of our produce. Our container farms grow food all year round near the point of consumption, so it removes the need to transport vegetables from far destinations. This helps us maintain quality while reducing food waste, and we harvest 15 times a year or every 24 days. Our production area is only 30 square meters, but the capacity, when fully utilized, is equivalent to more than 2,000 square meters of farmland. So this eliminates the big plots of land uh, needed for growing food. But more importantly, we grow fresh food that is sustainable. And out of the more than 34,000 establishments in the country, we will be focusing on the 6,000 plus with an average spend of 45,000 monthly for their fresh produce needs. In Luzon, this is estimated to be around 2,000 establishments with an average monthly spend of 19 million. For our obtainable market, our initial target would be 30 hotels that will help us generate over 1.3 million in total revenues per month, focusing on our four main crop varieties: lettuce, herbs, leafy greens, and flowers. So we do weekly and daily harvesting, catering to our clients' needs. In fact, we've already have some of these establishments as our clients, aside from our corporate to cultivate program, where we work with big business to make urban farming and fresh food more accessible to communities. And to ensure the implementation of our plans, we've already identified our partners that will help us make fresh food more accessible for both communities and businesses in Metro Manila. We are uproot and we believe that no Filipino should be hungry. Thank you very much.
Plastic waste is one of the biggest problems that we face globally that is affecting our environment. However, only 40% of plastic waste are being recycled, and this number has gone down to 9% in 2021. An alternative to plastic is paper, which is derived from trees. Choosing this option, we're trading one problem to the next, thus increasing demands for trees and results to deforestation. In 2019, deforestation has accounted for 1.8 gigaton carbon emission annually. Using nanotechnology, we developed our solution derived from highly renewable indigenous plants. Our solution has many distinctive properties as a sustainable material. Furthermore, it provides a response to several of the UN Sustainability Development Goals. The main sources of our revenues are our product sales and R&D services. We're looking forward to be cash flow positive this year, and we intend to hit over 1 million US dollar ARR by 2025. The market outlook of our nanomaterial looks very promising, characterized by a 1.24 trillion US dollar market and an average double-digit market growth rate. More so, the market presents a sum of at least 418 million US dollar. Over the years, we have grown our use cases to seven. We're looking forward to seven exciting new applications working with diverse clients in the industry. Specific to packaging, the sustainable materials we develop provide new features not available in existing paper-based packaging. More so, unlike existing bioplastics, our biofilm provides new positive product characteristics. Apart from packaging, we have active pilots with food, material, chemical, and even pharma and construction companies very soon. The solution we offer presents many superior attributes. Apart from a significantly high aspect ratio, it presents many distinctive advantages over similar product out there in the market. Our team is very committed to make an impact to the environment and community through our products, leveraging our local natural resources. We are fully supported by different government agencies and institutional partners. To date, we have received external funding close to 300,000 US dollar coming from angel investments and from private and government grants. Among our milestone, Nanotronics has received several awards and recognition from both local and abroad. Our most recent recognition are from the Department of Science and Technology and from the top 10 innovators of the Global Shell Live War. In terms of media traction, our milestone of winning the Shell Live War competition has provided us extensive media mileage on both print and the internet, thereby increasing our product awareness and brand recognition globally. We are currently looking for 1 million US dollar to scale up our production. We invite partners and investors to join us in Nanotronics, be part of the solution and not part of the pollution. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Simon. I'm the CIO of DALI Innovative Solutions. I present to you Vortex. So our goal is to light up communities that has lack of electricity and are at off-grid areas. Our solution is Vortex, which stands for versatile, offshore, cyclable, turbine for energy, which focus on making 300 watts of usable energy through clean energy. And we're increasing our dependence on fossil fuels. So far on our process, on the prototype, we have done the manufacturing part, and we're now focusing on our first prototype. The Vortex advantage focus on uh, affordability, adaptability, and accessibility to off-grid communities. Our business model focus on private companies and LGUs working together and ensuring we have an access for cleaner, renewable energy to off-grid communities. Our model starts at 700 for postpaid and can be affordable at around 260 pesos. Our timeline for Vortex since 2020 have gone through different iterations, as you can see of our prototypes. And our main goal right now is to launch our first marketable prototype at 2022. Our Vortex is composed of different innovators, scientists, and engineers that are geared towards giving energy one revolution at a time. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Olivia and I'm the Chief Product Officer of Soltera Energy. Thank you for having us today to share with you what we're currently doing at Soltera. Soltera Energy is a localized, fit-for-purpose, and low-cost smart metering as a service company that provides advanced metering infrastructure, or AMI-ready smart meters in the Philippines, to allow smart grid solutions for more energy utility efficiency. Most of our distribution utilities or DUs are still operating manually and conventional using old infrastructures and inefficient practices, resulting in errors in billing, unexpected outages, and non-payment that would cost them millions in losses. Can you imagine these DUs being able to monitor, track, and control the energy from the grid? All this will be made possible with Soltera smart meters. These meters are AMI ready that would provide cloud-based solutions, allowing them real-time monitoring, analysis, and remote control for more efficient utility operations. With AMI, we will be equipping our DUs with data-driven intelligence systems that would help them reduce their losses and increase their revenues. Unlike most of the available commercial meters in the Philippines, which are still not yet smart or AMI ready. In fact, most of them are still digital meters or automatic meter readers, or what we call the AMRs. Soltera is banking on our advantages in terms of pricing, ease of deployment, features, and support since we assemble our smart meters locally. The Philippine energy market is estimated to be 25 billion US dollars, with majority of the consumers coming from the electric cooperatives or the ECs. We plan to capture at least 1% of this market by 2023 through the deployment of our smart meters in various ECs through B2B commercial deployment. Currently, we have already deployed 410 smart meters in 5 utility companies, and they are Tarelco 2, Kizelco 1, NIECO, CEDC, and Isfelapco. The management team of Soltera is composed of a young and aggressive founding team backed by strategic partners, advisors, and experts in the energy industry. The management team's expertise also spans from electrical engineering, product development, operations, import and export, assembly, and sales. Currently, we are our seed round, which is led by Climb Capital with a firm commitment of $1 million for match funding. 80% of this fund will be allocated on the scaling of our smart meter production and deployment. 25% will be allocated to further improve our current smart grid solutions. 7% for administrative and operations, and 3% for marketing. Thank you for your time listening to what we're currently doing at Soltera, and we hope that you would also be able to join us in this journey.
Good day. My name is VJ Manuel, and I'm the Chief Growth Officer of Nudgyt. There are so many problems that we can be solving today. What our organization has decided to solve are engagement and productivity. Engagement and productivity of customers, employees, students, patients, and so on and so forth. We at Nudgyt have come up with a unique solution that leverages AI and ML to profile, to predict, and to nudge to transform engagement and productivity. Our business model is very simple. We are a B2B company that's targeting different personas and user groups within organizations such as BFSI, IT BPM, telcos, education, healthcare, and so on and so forth. Our solution is actually applicable to the global market. And in fact, right now, we are already servicing companies in the Philippines and Singapore. We are also moving to Malaysia, Indonesia, the United States in 2023, and have already started speaking with companies that are interested in our solution in Silicon Valley. Our competition is actually ahead of us. However, we believe that we have a much simpler solution. We have low data requirements. Our customizable nudges are based on unique profiles and performance. Our thousands of nudges for different user types are already existing. And last but not the least, our communications channels use existing ones: MS Teams, Slack, email, HubSpot, and other commercial messaging applications. Our product comprised of three different areas include profiling. This is a sample right now that you're seeing of our analytics dashboard for people, their wellness specifically in the organization that predicts flight risk. Our prediction can also look at customer transactions within a mall so that we can derive unique segments and we can learn how to attack them better in the future through our nudging platform. Our leadership team is comprised of industry veterans from BCG, from Acer, from Globe, from SM, from SAP America, and many other organizations. And what we are asking from you today is to help us raise $4 million so that we can continuously scale our business model. Thank you very much for listening. Again, my name is VJ Manuel, and I'm from Nudgyt.
Hi, I'm Chio, co-founder and CEO of Petagon. And let me tell you a story about Mickey and Shiggy. So Shiggy has to go to the vet today, but Mickey can't find her vet record, so she had to mess up the entire house just to look for the needed documents. When she found it, she immediately rushed to the clinic to meet her scheduled appointment. However, when they get to the clinic, the universe rewards them with a long line ahead of them because the vets still use index cards to profile the pet records and the appointment system was done manually. After waiting for an hour, anxious Shiggy and cranky Mickey get to do their checkup, but Mickey's day doesn't end there, and she has tons of errands to do. So now they have to go home because she's unsure if the places she'll go to will allow her to bring Shiggy with her. Just like Mickey and Shiggy, I also have the same story with my 10-year-old Sumo and the rest of my fur fam. And just like us, these are problems that over 11.6 million pet owners around the country can relate to. Losing pet records, waiting in long lines, and simply not knowing where to take our pets continues to be a common concern for all of us pet owners. This led us to the development of Petagon, wherein we let fur parents create pet profiles called petabases that allows them to store and access important documents through the comfort of their phone. But of course, it does not end there. The app's pet profile page summarizes all the needed info and documents. Vet visits will now be less of a hassle for you as queuing systems are in place to ensure that you arrive just on time for your available appointment. And the cherry on top, now we can seize the day together with an extra fuzzy friend to accompany us around the metro. However, digital solutions in the industry are not new. Given these circumstances, here's our proposed business model, wherein revenue will be generated from our freemium pricing plan. Here are the results we got from issuing an early access campaign. We garnered over 70 pet owners, 10 partner establishments, and over 200 dogs and cats who are working with us now for beta testing. As the community grows, the Petagon gets stronger. We will build the Petagon ecosystem around partnerships with different establishments and institutions. Once again, we are Team Petagon, and it isn't just our background in academics and business that made Petagon, but because of our own furry family, which is why we are here today. So join us as we make fur parenting perfect. Join our kennel now by subscribing to our early access form. Thank you for listening.
Good day, everyone. My name is Maricel Villagra, co-founder of Qubit Solutions. It is a pleasure to be here today. Startups, small and medium enterprises face many challenges and headwinds as they traverse the journey of starting their business. The focus is on sales, market penetration, and customer retention. However, they face challenges and difficulties in lack of technology skills, even globally. Reduced budgets for salaries and recruitments that leads to employees working additional hours. And lastly, the challenge on office space and IT infrastructure, which has been an ongoing problem for many years. Based on the forecast, a target of $2.3 trillion to be spent globally on IT transformation projects for small, medium, and large enterprise. That's actually a significant number. The question is, how does the company deliver their projects and deliver them successfully when 50% of companies are reporting IT resource gaps? In fact, 20% of startups and small enterprises fails in the first 5 years, mainly because of handicaps with labor quality. What is further manifesting the problem is actually the great resignation and employees adjusting their lifestyle post COVID. With that said, Qubit Solution is here to partner with you and help you build and execute your business strategy by making smart cloud technologies and services accessible to businesses by providing innovative future ready solutions. We have over 30 years of industry experience across information technology and business process outsourcing. We have fortunate enough to work with small, medium, and large companies to implement some amazing projects across 8 industry verticals. We have certifications across various technologies that will help give you peace of mind that your quality of work is completed by certified professionals. We have four key service offerings, including cloud and application modernization services, technical support services. So, if you're in need of a partner to support your staff's IT issues, then you can have our services. Or contact center support to manage your inbound or outbound calls, and virtual assistant services if you are looking for resources to complement your team. We have a range of skill sets in this area. So, if you are ready to put to cloud and work for your business, outsource your IT services, then connect with us. Let's collaborate, power your business, and become future ready. Again, thank you for the opportunity, and we will see you around.
Hi, I am Eman of Xperto, and we develop innovative digital solutions that promote lifelong learning, collaboration, and empowerment of professional communities. We have a number of nonprofit societies and associations around the world for different professions that promotes continuing professional development. However, as compared to enterprises, this space lacks innovation. As a licensed engineer and a member of professional organizations, I have witnessed the mostly manual operations and at best fragmented online processes. The results programs and events of these organizations were burdened with long lines, manual registrations, lack of automation, limited payment options, and more. At Xperto, we believe that professionals play a key role in both the preservation and advancement of society. We believe that by using technology, we would be able to unlock the potential of these organizations as dynamic sources of relevant professional development and lifelong learning. It has become our mission to elevate professional organizations and their members into experts by way of digital transformation, automation, and integration, and build a community of globally competitive experts. We exist to help professional organizations and their members do what they do best with ease. In order for professional organizations of this day and age to thrive in the modern world, it is crucial that they are able to integrate their plans online, which is all achievable through Xperto. We have developed association management, events management, and credentialing management systems to help organizations in their core operations. We have a SaaS business model with organizations as our clients. We charge subscription fees and service fees to our clients depending on the services that they avail. We have a serviceable obtainable market, which we peg at $64 million. We're also planning to expand to the ASEAN region with 14 million professionals, given the strong existing linkages among organizations. And I am so proud of what the team has achieved since we started operations in July 2020. We have partnered with more than 30 organizations with 84,000 participants in more than 50 webinars and 30 major virtual, on-site, or hybrid conferences. And this generated almost 10 million pesos of revenues for us since we started. Over the past years, many professional organizations have shared that planning and managing programs and events is a big challenge, and have reached out for help given that the pandemic has greatly impacted their physical activities and are forced to go digital. We have partnered with these professional organizations and associations of engineers, scientists, and doctors for their events. As a team, we have over 50 years of combined experience deploying digital transformation across different industries, and we are actively involved with local and international professional societies and associations. We're not only an experienced team, but we also have the network to make this happen. So we know the space, we know the right inroads, and we know how to scale the startup domain. If you also aspire to increase collaboration and tap the huge potential of the professional network in enhancing the competence of the professions and build a nation of globally competitive experts, please support us. We're currently looking for investors that can help us scale and service more professional organizations. Connect with us and let us initiate transformation for more organizations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sam from Zayls, and we aim to empower SMEs by digitizing and automating their end to end operations. Especially during the pandemic, a lot of issues have been exposed or magnified, causing 68% of Philippine businesses to downsize or shut down. So the problem is that 43% of businesses still do not use an effective system to manage their sales and inventory. So leading to such challenges like 82% poor cash flow management and 63% average inventory accuracy, which is very low. And if you convert that into monetary, it means there's a percentage of your money that's still lost. So understanding the challenges, so we all want to have the right inventory at the right time, but without a system in place, we may suffer from congested warehouses or pricing errors, and this can all lead to poor customer satisfaction. So here are your common culprits. So you may be using spreadsheets, your system may not be cloud-based, so you don't get real-time updates, or you may use old-fashioned logbooks. So we can still reach up to 95% average inventory accuracy based on studies, but only if we get the right system for our business. So there are many existing solutions out there already, but some are just outdated. It can be difficult to use. They may have poor customer support, or most of the time, it's not 100% applicable to the Philippine market. So that's why we thought of a solution, which is Zayl. So it's a cloud-based business management system that can help you run your business even when you're not working. So you can access it anytime, anywhere using your desktops, tablets, laptops, and phones. Okay, so here are your key advantages. So with Zayls, it's easy to get started, and of course, it's easy to use. So we also have the combination of best practices, and it's cost effective. So here are key modules. So from your inventory, your sales, reports and analytics, that's on our inner circle. That's the core modules that we have. So on the outer corners, we also have our add-ons. So you have your warehouse management, B2B e-commerce for Lazada and Shopee, data migration, and of course, custom modules. So Zales is also highly customizable, so we can tailor fit it into your business's needs. So we also have three packages, which are starter, premium, and enterprise. So at a quick glance, we were already able to cater to 9 industries, more than $200 million plus worth of transactions managed annually, and more than 450 plus total of users. So here's our dedicated team. So we have Sir Brian Nang. He's our CEO. So he has more than 19 years of experience in the IT industry, and he is also able to work for multinational companies based in US, Denmark, Australia, and Philippines. So we also have 17 awesome team members. So from your software engineering, quality assurance, sales and marketing, accounting and finance, human resources. So let us all work together in future proofing the MSMEs in the Philippines. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jox Fantastico from Olivia, and we simplify the expense management process. It costs as much as $58 to process a single expense report. 1 in 5 have errors, and it costs even more money to correct those errors. Hybrid work has made this even more complex. It's no wonder that 64%, a majority of employees, are really frustrated with the process of encoding, photocopying, and approving expense reports. Olivia automates this process So all an employee now needs to do to submit an expense report is scan a receipt, and we've trained our algorithms to recognize all different types of receipts in the Philippines. Okay, and now the information is extracted. What about in cases where you have, say, digital receipts? Okay. So what happens here is that you can just take a screenshot of the digital receipt, upload it from your gallery, and it will extract the same information, expense details. Some cases you may not have stable internet access, so we have the offline mode where you're able to take a picture of the receipt instead of scanning it. Okay, just take a picture and it will save it as a draft. Now, once you're back online, all you need to do is press scan, and it will extract the same details. Okay. Now, we are able to, with automation, we're able to reduce manual tasks by at least 70%. We're the only one in the world that combines scan and dictate technologies, and we're processing thousands of invoices monthly for accounting firms and growing businesses. We have secured a 70,000 grant from the DOST, from the Department of Science and Technology. We raised another 200,000 in seed funding, and we won a place at the EY Foundry Tax Innovation Program. We are tapping into a market that is growing high double digits annually. It's worth at least 700 million in Southeast Asia and at least 19 billion worldwide. We have the right team at the right time solving the right problem. We are looking to collaborate with accounting firms, HRIS platforms, or accounting and ERP software providers. So join us as we strive or we embark on our mission to free companies of manual work so that we can focus, our employees can focus on value-adding work. Thank you.
Hello, this is ROC.PH, which offer unlimited graphic design, online marketing website, and V18 services for fixed monthly fee. So we have three major problems for MSMEs in the Philippines. One is having expensive prices for those services. And because of that, they're having a lack of online presence and competition in their industry. And some of them, they're availing some of the services, but there are no after-service support. That's why we created a marketing as a service platform where our user requests a limited task to a visual team of graphic designers, marketers, developers, and VN experts. Our business model is premium with unlimited online marketing consultation. We consisted of 2% conversion from free to paid plans. And as low as 500 pesos, they can have a unlimited graphic design and revisions. And we have add-ons for one time and monthly recurring fee. So we have competition. So as low as 500 pesos per month, they can have a no contract cancel anytime. So as fast as 72 hours, they can get the task done. And we are first and only yet MAAS in the Philippine market. And we're just starting to have international client subscriber for 5% of our client base and unbillable lowest rate in the Philippines and the world. So our market size is depends on the detailed statistic of 2021. So we focus on the five MSME industry sector, and we are aiming for 50,000 MSME or 300 million projected revenue for 2030. So our traction is we just started on February 19, 2019, and as of this January 2022, we have 1,500 client subscribers, and we are recognized by this logos down below. And we just subscribe online and submit a request, and we will be done on as fast as 72 hours, uh, and we will wait for your approval. So you can save up to 80% of expenses, and our management team is run on a regular in with 10 years experience with website, VA, marketing, and project management, and Luis Orica for 20 years of experience in management and with a passion of graphic design. So we want to fulfill the 100% in our roadmap. At the same time, on our future plan of seeing our startup on the incubation, acceleration, and assistance with the government and private programs. And due to demand of the interested angel investor, we want to learn on angel investing and other investment related topics. So we wanted to be part of 1,500 transport MSME business and professional to digital. Thank you.
My name is Tam Sevilla, Head of Business Development at DeepSea. I'm looking for people who believe that we can still do better at programmatic advertising. In my years of working as a media planner, I've heard clients complain about wasted advertising impressions, higher cost per conversion, and how much money they've lost due to media inefficiencies. We believe that advertising waste is caused by many underlying problems, but I'll focus on two glaring issues. First is the lack of relevant targeting options, which will further worsen once browsers phase out cookies. Second is the delivery of ad impressions across properties where user engagement is low and ad placements are either negligible or just intrusive. At DeepSea, we have developed solutions that address the aforementioned problems. We have our data management platform where we store our first party data and develop custom audiences that can be used for campaigns. These custom audiences can be activated in programmatic display, video, and social campaigns. We charge clients a percentage of the media spent on our custom audiences. We're also building our private marketplace where we will allow advertisers to place ads across a curation of premium and sought after websites and apps. We will split the ad revenue with our partners, and they will be getting the lion's share. Programmatic advertising is already a multi billion peso industry. Our goal is to have advertisers invest in us around 5 to 10% of their media budget. I take refuge in the fact that we do not have any direct competitors at the moment, but I wouldn't rule out the possibility of facing a direct competitor should the rival telecommunications company decide to build a similar solution. Our focus this year is to soft launch the brand and develop case studies that will prove our solutions, which will boost our credibility in turn, and then it will spread, word of mouth throughout the industry. Next year, we intend to go to market, build awareness, and drive consideration among industry professionals. If you are interested in our AdTech suite, feel free to reach out through email or visit our website at www.deep-c.ph.
Good day, I'm Paulo Reyes, founder and CTO of EventsHub. We are a technology company focused on innovation in the events industry. During the pandemic, we were forced to do things virtually, especially when it comes to putting up events. We saw the good, the bad, and everything in between of having a virtual and hybrid event. As the pandemic comes to an end, we believe that virtual and hybrid events are here to stay. If some challenges are addressed, these challenges are the following: low engagement during virtual events. Some attendees find it difficult to network with each other. And third would be the technical challenges attendees face during an event. Our vision is to make virtual and hybrid events as a norm in the events industry. We can do this by recreating an on-ground event experience, but virtually. And that's what we did. We built a virtual events platform from the ground up to give attendees a truly engaging experience. We have hybrid features and tools that would blur the lines between virtual and on-ground events. And we also built software that would make it easy for events agencies and events organizers to put up and manage events. So why the events industry? Because the market is huge. As you can see in my slide, the total addressable market of the events industry is around $886 billion. Our serviceable addressable market, or the virtual and hybrid events market, is around $9 billion. And our serviceable addressable market is $9 million. We have some big companies working on the virtual events and hybrid events space, and we see a lot of potential. With what differentiates us from our competitors is that we go direct to events agencies. We give them the technology and tools to be able to create stunning and engaging virtual and hybrid events. We have different programs for events agencies. We can even white label the whole platform for them. We also have a marketplace for our event tools that users can purchase for an event, like our photo booth, virtual raffle, virtual passport, ticketing system, and so forth. So for some statistics, we did for an average per event, 1,500 attendees per event. The highest attendees in a single event was around 5,000 attendees, and a total of 231,000 attendees have attended an event hosted by EventsHub last year. For our traction, last December we had almost 100,000 users, and this September we had around 55,000 users attend our event. This is a sample of our truly visual events platform. We have the lobby, interactive games, sponsors booth, and so on. May I ask are for potential investors and partners who would like to build the future of events with us. We are currently using version 2 of EventsHub and are on track on our development for version 3. In the new version, we are adding a lot of hybrid features and make it really easy for events agencies to customize everything in the background. We will be adding our own live streaming capabilities, and what excites me are our implementation of virtual reality and augmented realities in them. These are my contact details. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you very much.
Good day. My name is Rafael, and I'm currently the CEO and co-founder of Cocotel. We are the largest collections of getaway hotels and resorts in the Philippines and soon Asia Pacific. We do help all the independent hotels and resorts through one-stop reservation, marketing, and property management solutions that can bring hotel at least 30% more revenue at zero upfront cost. Currently, we already have more than 100 hotels that are using our product. So most of the hotels and resorts actually already going towards the end of pandemic or towards the recovery. However, there are still a lot of hotels that are still struggling in terms of recovering. The reason why they have that because most of the hotel owners are not hotelier. This actually cause a lot of problems such as lack of revenue optimization, lack of expertise in marketing online, and of course, lack of customer service. This is where we come in. We will connect their hotels into digital world. So this will be done through search engine optimization through Google and the rest, content marketing through all of social media, and we will connect them also to our all web partners or online travel agencies, and at the same time give them 24/7 customer service. And at the same time, we will also connect them into technology through our Cocotel website and soon to be app. And then we will also give them a free Cocotel property management system. This is where Cocotel and the hotel partners actually talk to each other and to eliminate overbooking by 99.9%. And if the hotel owners needs help in terms of branding and operations, we will also help them to elevate or to increase their competitiveness in the market. We will only charge 15% of the total bookings coming from our platform. And since we will give it to them for free, so there is no loss for the hotel partners not to join us. So because of that, we have a very strong traction. So for the last 3 years, even including the pandemic, we were able to generate $3 million of booking revenues from 2019 to 2022. And this year alone, we already received almost $2 million in terms of booking revenue. And we are happy to say that we are actually cash flow positive. So with this, we are actually raising $3 million in order for us to actually expand this good news, not only in the Philippines, but also other neighboring countries such as Australia and also Vietnam. With the funding that we will raise, we will actually hit a target of 320 hotels, more than $20 million in terms of booking revenue, and $300,000 Cocotel night spent. And this is actually our advisory team and also our executive with more than 70 years experience in terms of hospitality, operations, and also finance. So with this, thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and let's escape the ordinary together with Cocotel.
Hi, guys. My name is Ron, and I'm the founder and CEO of Podcast Network Asia, the backbone of the world's podcast creator economy. And we're powered by our two platforms, Pod Machine and Pod Metrics. And again, the problems that we're trying to solve are these three. Podcasters don't have the time or expertise to grow their shows, and podcasters have no clue to grow their audience as well. And lastly, podcasters do not have the time to monetize their shows and understand their data once they get to the point that they're ready to monetize. And again, the products that we created are two things: Pod Machine, which basically helps podcasters edit and grow their shows. It's a subscription platform. For as low as $50, you have your podcast fully edited, and Podmetrics is a platform that helps you monetize your show if you're ready for monetization. And again, we've grown exponentially since the last time we were here. So we're now at from 56 shows to 354 shows, and our audience size has grown from 7.4 million to 58.1 million listeners across the world, in Philippines, Indonesia, and across the US as well. And again, these are not just random shows. These are the best of the best. We are the biggest producer of Spotify exclusives in the country, and we've done every imaginable format that we've done it, whether it's English, Bahasa, or Filipino. We've pretty much done it all. And this is evidently seen in the market share that we've created. 31.5% of the top 200 podcasts in the Philippines are created by us, and around 9.7% in Indonesia is made by us. Now, again, what we saw is our superpower is really producing podcasts at scale, because we have now created a platform that allows us to do that. But the world is really where we can do that. Starting this year, we've expanded across the United States, because there's 4 million podcasts around the world, but 1.3 million of those are spoken in English and reside in the United States. In PNA, when we started out, around 70% of our shows are done in English. So again, if we can do it here, we can do it there. And we made it super cheap to help podcasters in the US to get that done. And again, that's how we did that, was through Pod Machine, because we were able to fully automate how a podcaster can have their edits done within our platform. So you just need to go to podmachine.com. And we've also shortened the time in podcast production to get that done from 4 hours to 2.5 hours tops. And again, people love it. We now have over 100 plus podcasters who are now using Pod Machine around the world, especially in the US. And our top podcasters are actually podcast networks around the world. And again, our revenues have skyrocketed because of Pod Machine. From 2020, we barely made $250,000 in revenue, and now we're about to close out the year at $750,000 very, very soon. And again, our clients are pretty much a lot, and mostly Filipino startups. So again, if you want to capitalize on Philippine startups and podcasts, this is how you do it. And again, my name is Ron. If you want to check it out, just go to hello at Podcast Network Asia, or and us on LinkedIn, and listen to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are Stanible, and we make NFTs very simple for the creators and their fans. Right now, it's very complex and costly to get started with NFTs. You have to learn about cryptocurrency, you have to get cryptocurrency, and then you have to learn how to manage non-custodial wallets. All these are very complex and complicated for the ordinary fan. We are solving all that. With our platform, Instantable, creators can now mint an NFT in a few clicks and in a few seconds. Just like Instagram, you upload a photo, and in a few seconds, it will be minted onto the blockchain and ready for sale for your fans. This helps us enable creators, such as celebrities, influencers, bloggers, and many others, to turn any image or video of their life moments into unique digital collectibles. These could be their life milestones and key life moments, life and career memorabilia, or even never before seen moments like behind the scenes. Fans can also start collecting these NFTs even without getting into crypto. We have familiar payment methods like GCash and Paymaya. We've also made sure that they're very affordable, with the cheapest at as low as 300 pesos. And then if fans want, they can sell these at secondary markets like OpenSea or Magic Eden. We have the top creators that will be on Stanible with millions of followers. RC Munoz, Basti Artadi, Khalil Ramos, Gabby Garcia, and many others, all of whom have millions of followers, and more will come back by our launch next month. So as you can see, our app will also have features that are made for stans and their fandoms. You can flex to other fans or connect with them, and you can also go hard and be the top stan. Our team has a proven track record in both the entertainment and crypto industries, working with big entertainment and showbiz companies like GMA, Nestle, Spotify, Coca-Cola, and even some of our co-founders started one of the first Bitcoin companies in the Philippines, SEI, back in 2014, and that was acquired by a global major exchange. We are raising a pre-seed round. You may contact us at hello@stanible.com if you're interested to learn more. Our app is available on Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Hope you can download it and check it out and Stana all. Thank you.